Hello guys, welcome to another video, and today we're going to be looking at what it takes to become a React developer. So React is a front-end development toolkit, so it's used to develop the front end in a very special way. So it was created by Facebook and it has been blowing up in popularity ever since. So it's a wonderful platform and you should definitely check it out. So we're going to see what it takes to become a React developer. So first and foremost, React is based on JavaScript, so you need to master JavaScript in order to use React. So definitely head on first to JavaScript's roadmap and learn what it takes to become a JavaScript developer before moving on to React. And so once you are here now in React, you have to learn some basic and fundamental topics which are essential to master React. So these are the foundations of React and you have to learn how they work. If not, you'll not be able to master React properly. So the roadmap is quite short, it isn't that long, and that's because it's essentially based on a lot of principles which need to be respected, and once they are mastered and applied accurately, then they can be used very well and your React can be well done. So now moving on, we have the fundamental topics like component lifecycle, and so React is based on components. You have list and keys, composition versus inheritance, basic hooks, use state, use effect, events, CLI tools, GSX, components, props versus state, conditional rendering, and much more. Now once you have mastered these basic concepts, these basic topics now, and these fundamentals, you can now move to advanced topics. And so you have the advanced topics which are hooks, context, refs, render props, higher order components, portals, error boundaries, and fiber architecture. So like I said earlier, React is a front-end toolkit, a front-end framework, and so it's kind of redesigned things, and so it has implemented some kind of principles, some kind of logics, and so that's why you're hearing a lot of new words out here which seem a lot of strange, but essentially what these are just basically principles on how to do different things. If I take for example hooks, and so hooks are essentially how you're going to be hooking your data, if you prefer, how you're going to be putting your data across the application, so now the data isn't necessarily going to be going back and forth with the back end, but essentially you can have data just living in the front end, and so you use hooks in order to be able to do this. Now once you have mastered that, now you can go now into the whole ecosystems and start seeing things like forms, testing, state management, context, state, redux, mobix, styling, and which are all different kind of frameworks or all different kind of modules which attach themselves into React as a whole. So I know a lot of these things might seem strange to you, but they are just essentially just principles. And so the first step, like I said, you have to go through first of all becoming a web developer, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You have to master those basics. Then you move on to JavaScript, you learn it, you master it. Now you're able to come and learn this concept. They don't seem, I know from here they might seem intimidating, but it isn't as complicated as it sounds. So it's kind of easy. It's just about you writing code in a certain way, building from a certain snippet, or building from a certain code structure, and kind of respecting some certain principles. So once you master all of this, now you can really call yourself a React developers. Now you have some very popular things like React Router, Rich Router, Next.js, Gatsby, Apollo, and many other things which are wonderful. Once you have mastered those, now you can easily transition to mobile and learn React Native. Once you learn that, you can easily learn React Native, and so hopefully you go through all of what it takes to become a React developer, and you're going to be able to master a very wonderful framework. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one.